This Friday night in Albany at the Washington Avenue Armory, Big Baron Miguel Cicluna will lock horns with the 400-pound Gorilla Monsoon in just one of the wrestling matches you'll be seeing. Also scheduled, Luis Ordan, Antonio Parisi, a whole host of great wrestling stars, including the return match you don't want to miss. Return match involving Irish Paddy Barrett as he meets the Russian Bear Ivan Koloff, the only man having the distinction some 5 years ago of defeating Sammartino for the championship. Now in the return match against Pat Barrett, that's going to prove to be one whale of a wrestling match. As is the main event, ladies and gentlemen, because coming to town this Friday night, the Polish Army. Ivan Putski marching into town, and he'll be squaring off against rugged, big Bugsy McGraw. But right now, let's bring on Lou Albano, the captain, along with Ivan Koloff, the Russian Bear.
Return match. Why return match? Koloff already beat Paddy Barrett. Irishman with he bring the stick in the ring. What he doing with the stick in the ring?
Shillelagh, baby.
Shillelagh, yes. This little Irish leprechaun. Koloff beat him before in middle of ring. Return match. He want to go to hospital. I guess he's ready to retire from wrestling. You get in the ring with Koloff, Paddy Barrett. Will be your last match.
The boy is a thick-skulled Irishman, Daddy, and he can't get things on the line. He doesn't realize that he was defeated. He doesn't realize that this is his master. He has to bow, baby. This is the champion, Daddy. You're dealing with the champion, and when you're dealing with the best, brother, you've got to choke a little. I mean, the man's running a little scared. He doesn't know what to do, but he doesn't want to show it. He was foolish enough to sign. Okay, brother, now he's going to be hurt.
Return match, ladies and gentlemen, Ivan Koloff taking on Pat Barrett. But right now, let's bring on the Polish Power, whom this Friday night, of course, will face rugged Bugsy McGraw. Let's bring on the one and only Ivan Putski.
Jak się masz, my friend? You know, the Polish army is on the march, you know? It's growing big and big. And I've won in Albany, my people there. Polacy, przyjdźcie tam, bo ja będę bił. You know? Arian, what he do to me. Every time, Mulligan, Lanza, they all come, they try to cripple me. But at the end, I teach them lesson. A Polish lesson all the time. But you know, this man, I got to watch him. You know, you don't know what he's gonna do. One minute he happy, the next minute he might take you and he might try to cripple you. I watch this. You know how many he crippled, Mr. Vince?
Many, there's no doubt.
Sure. Plenty of wrestler he crippled. They never wrestle no more.
Very unorthodox style, and of course, as you mentioned...
Orthodox.
Well, he doesn't know. Bugsy McGraw himself at times does not know what he's going to do when he's in that ring.
I know this, but I know what I'm going to do. I've been training, and you know what? I'm going to drop some knots. Knots on his head, Polish style. But you know, be there. Polish army, Polish power is coming.
Thank you very much. Ivan Putski, ladies and gentlemen, looking forward to facing rugged Bugsy McGraw. And speaking of Mr. McGraw, let's bring him on now, along with his manager, the Grand Wizard of Wrestling.
Black man, your friend Putski better get more than just the Army. He better get the Navy, the Marines, and anybody else that he can muster up. Because so far you've had easy pickings, Putski, compared to when you get in the ring against this super great athlete, Bugsy McGraw. Mr. Bugsy McGraw, the man who will go down in wrestling history as having eradicated the biggest Polish mistake in the history, and that is you, Putski. Correct, Mr. McGraw?
Yeah, you see him out here, Putski. Yeah, he's got big chest, big arms, big legs, big everything, right? Goes around flexing the arm, goes Polish power. I like fat broads and everything. Well, you know, he's a little bit soft too, you know. But I got something to tell you, boy. You have never faced anybody like me. You see that, brother? That's sick power, boy. And you just don't know what that can do.
It can destroy you and your Polish power. You, Putski, who personify a walking Polish joke, which is exactly what you're going to be when Mr. McGraw gets done with you. You've had a nice time around this area. You got a lot of friends here. Say goodbye to him, Putski, because when Mr. McGraw finishes with you, there won't be enough left to shift back to Poland. You better believe that now. You're going to get what you deserve. You've met a man stronger than you. You've met a man more muscular than you. And that's it right here. You
I can flex my arm too, you know. That doesn't take a whole lot of talent. Ha!
Bugsy McGraw, ladies and gentlemen, facing Ivan Putski in the main event. It's going to be headed your way here to Albany at the Washington Avenue Armory this Friday night. Don't miss it. It's going to be a great night of pro wrestling here in Albany this Friday night.